So, Doctor Strange.
What?
One of the big plot points is the Scarlet Witch trying to find her kids, right? Now, this is called the Multiverse of Madness. So she goes through the multiverse trying to find her kids, right? That's the whole thing.
Where are you going with this right now?
Multiverse of Madness. M-O-M. And it's all about Scarlet Witch wanting to be a mom. Anyway, happy Mother's Day.
But this isn't going to come out on Mother's Day.
Well, we're recording it on Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
And welcome to the Pick Your Brain podcast, season 3.
Oh my gosh!
Didn't think that this would
season 3.
Didn't think this would need seasons, but here we are because we unexpectedly took a hiatus.
How long was season 2?
Season 2 was a short run. Budget was a little bit smaller on season 2, so we just got a couple episodes. But you know what? It's better than The Walking Dead season 2, where they spent the entire time on a farm. We were here in the studio, so
I guess I think. I guess we can consider them as seasons, but at the same time, we see this as podcasts. We post these when we feel like there's things to talk about.
Well, we're going
when we're together.
Yeah, exactly.
Because, let's do some housekeeping.
Yeah, so
where the hell has Thomas been?
Hello, yes, of course, everyone. I'm Thomas, in case you are not remembering the sound of my voice and you're listening to this, of course, on audio format. Mystery is to my right, where we have a video form of this that will be on the channel, which we should talk about the channel at some point. I mean, there's gonna be some changes to that, but we want to talk about where have I been. So I've been well. I've been doing well. For the past 2 years, I've been on the East Coast studying law. I've been going to law school. I just finished my second year. It's been good. It's been a very eye-opening experience.
It's very testing.
It tests my patience.
Do you feel like you're being tested by like a dungeon master?
I feel like I'm being tested by the entire.
Are you like
down.
Cap? Can you do this all day?
I can do this all day. Yeah, yeah. I am getting off of a 2-week final season where every day it was my final season. It was my final season of my second year so there's only 3 years in law school, so I'm more than halfway done now, which is crazy to think about.
Yeah, that's pretty nuts.
I went to school when the vid started.
Yeah, and we all started on
that was pretty crazy.
Yeah,
but in retrospect, a lot has changed, and already realizing that we didn't turn this off, so let me turn this off quickly.
They won't hear it, but you know what? Listen, we're a little rusty. But we're here.
But so I'm back for the month of May before I have to start work, and I'm really excited where I've been going, and I'm really been proud of you for what you've been doing with the channel and with the TLEV brand while I've been out.
TLEV Media.
Yeah, so good job on
Mainly
that.
TLEV Media. Yeah, I'm just enjoying it right now. I'm enjoying going to the parks and seeing all the construction that's happening, not just for Horror Nights, which we'll talk about in a little bit, how this construction has started so freaking early, but with Super Nintendo World at Universal, with Wonder Woman Flight of Courage at Six Flags.
I always forget that's the name.
Knott's Berry Farm is having restaurants opening up. Wow. And Disney, I'm not going to Disney right now, but maybe one day in the future when I feel like
we need to talk about that at some point. We're gonna have to talk about
I think we should debate about Disney and stuff like that when there's people around us that go to Disney more often than us, i.e. Josue Mendez. Yeah, I think that's something we'll talk about other than on this podcast, but maybe as a TLEV show.
Well, so here's my thinking. This show, the Pick Your Brain podcast, has always been very free flow, especially when it's the three of us. It's very free flow. So we do have a different podcast, which is a TLEV show, which is our
live stream.
It's our live stream, live Sunday show where
Sunday church.
And it's very structured. We have a starting time, we have an ending time. We always talk about what is big in pop culture news. It's just a bunch of us nerds coming together talking about the biggest and latest in the week of pop culture news. This, however, is a little more
formatted.
Yeah, no, there's less of a format.
Oh, it's more loosey-goosey.
This is loosey-goosey. This is very free flow. This is what the whole point of Pick Your Brain has always been.
Yeah, I mean, Pick Your Brain, the forms it's gone through, it has
changed a lot.
Strictly us talking about horror to interviews.
Yep.
To now back to, I mean, maybe at the beginning it was more loosey-goosey. No, because I think we did like breakdowns of stuff. Like I remember the Walking Dead breakdown. We
did those.
Yeah. Now I'm thinking, it's just more like just talking kind of thing. Where usually what podcasts are about.
Yeah.
And if you guys like loosey-goosey talk stuff, or we do that kind of thing, well then welcome back to the Pick Your Brain.
Welcome.
Did see some of you have asked for the Pick Your Brain to come back.
Well, here it is.
And here it is for now. We can never tell you if there's going to be a schedule for this, as there usually isn't. But if you want scheduled content, that's always TLEV Media. There's always a video once a week.
Sure.
As of now. Of course, during the summertime, the wintertime, and future springtime, not this springtime, but next springtime, those numbers will gradually expand to when we have more times. Because again, I mean, Thomas has checked in, showing you, how he's on the East Coast doing school and stuff. Well, I'm out here in SoCal doing school and stuff and finishing up school. I'm almost there.
You're almost there.
Got one more semester.
Amazing.
And I'll be done.
That's pretty crazy.
And so I'll be able to have a little hiatus for a couple months of being able to venture on more with the theme park stuff. And I'm thinking bringing back more content for TLEV Horror. Okay. I know a lot of you enjoyed that content that we would do, where it would just be talking about, it was more than just speculations. It was, there was us going on little trips, horror trips that we did, little like ideas that I came up with, like, build your own maze, where I only did one because, man, do those take time.
Mm-hmm.
As I have a script for another one ready to go, I just don't have the time to film it yet and edit it yet. But there will be a time where I'll have more time to do all that, and I'm really looking forward to that, because there will be a moment where I'll be bored, and making content is going to be what's going to keep me sane for sure.
That's good.
So yeah, that's our little housekeeping. For Josue, do we have a little housekeeping for Josue?
Well, we definitely want him to talk.
Yeah.
I mean, he's going to be coming back soon, but he has such an exciting endeavor that he's going on right now.
Yeah.
I
don't even know if he can talk about
He can't. He absolutely
no.
can't. He absolutely can't. But we're super proud of him and everything that he's been up to lately. Y'all would be very proud of him too if you knew what was going on. But really, what we're doing with this video is, again, we're just checking in. We're letting you all know what's going on with us. We also are talking about the fact that, yes, it's about to be TLEV summer. It's coming up. May is always the turning point. It's always the most beautiful month of the year. We always love May. So that's what we're talking about. But today, I think you have a couple of topics.
There's a lot to talk about. Yes, there is a lot to talk about.
Okay.
This is for everybody. Okay. This is a mix of horror stuff. This is a mix of nerd stuff right now, since we don't currently have the TLEV show back and running. We need to sit down and talk with all of the members about TLEV show, because there's a lot behind TLEV show. I think a lot of you don't realize, and those who have never seen the TLEV show, I mean, Thomas talked about it at the beginning. It's we sit down, we have this format talking about nerdy stuff. That's it. But there's so much to it. Putting it live, I mean, doing a live show, I guess,
every week
was insane for us to do, because there was a lot to it. There was we had to make sure that we can add the images, which is so crazy to, I didn't realize how much that takes. We would do big Zoom calls to get everybody in. But when you do Zoom calls, well, you also got to format it where you don't see the Zoom call part. And there's a lot to it. So
we're not sponsored by Zoom. You don't have to keep.
Okay. Well, when we do video calls, yes.
Yeah, exactly.
So big props to, I mean, the bigger live stream podcasters out there. I mean, they've got a full team.
That's
what they do.
Yeah.
Literally, it's just that. But yeah, there's a lot to the TLEV show. But man, do we enjoy doing it. And it seems like a lot of you enjoyed watching it too, because we interact with you guys. We love interacting with you guys in those videos. So yeah, TLEV show will come back. But again, we need to talk with every member on the TLEV show. You know, it's between 4 to 5 people on the 5 to 6 people on the TLEV show.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of talking for that.
We want to make sure that everybody, if we have to do a different format, to make sure that it's still entertaining content for all of you, and it's also very
fits
much
in the schedule
like with all of our schedules. That's definitely why this is more casual. Pick Your Brain's always more casual.
Yeah,
so
and it's always
really,
in person,
except for when there's interviews. I mean, the interviews can be casual.
Interviews are good. Interviews are good, but again, that's like, it takes time with those things. Yeah. But anyways, all right, let's get into some topics.
I'm ready.
Let's start with, and everyone's favorite, what we know so far for the horror season of 2022.
Are we going with the HHN preparation?
No, it's not just HHN.
It's not HHN
no, this is more because HHN preparation. I don't want to talk about speculation maps and stuff like that. If you want that, we do that. We do that.
Wow, you do not know your TLEV lore.
Well, how are they going to prepare? There's nothing to prepare
preparation
for right now.
is not the same as HHN speculation. I'm telling you that right now. You got to prepare because you know the
I
dates.
never did those things. So
that's right. That was before your time.
That was before my time.
Youngling.
But we need to talk about what we know currently for the horror season of 2022.
Yes,
Thomas,
please.
can you pass me my Max Rebo first?
Absolutely,
because I'm a bit thirsty.
You're a little parched.
I totally forgot how much energy and how much it takes out of you, because this you can't really edit as much. Max Rebo. Tiki Mug.
Yes. I hope he survived. I really hope he survived.
Oh, Max Rebo?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Yeah, we didn't even talk about Book of Boba for anything.
Well, yeah.
That's not even on the list today, so that's for something else.
The TLEV show, we missed the Book of Boba Fett. We missed the Moon Knight.
Yeah, we missed.
Maybe we'll bring it back in time for Miss Marvel, which is a month away. Maybe. Oh, also there might be like an Obi-Wan thing happening.
A little bit.
Maybe.
But anyways, what we know so far for the Halloween season of 2022. What we know so far...
Well, Tell us.
Are some horror events that have been confirmed.
Okay.
Those horror events that have been confirmed are Not Scary Farm.
Yes.
Midsummer Scream.
Yes.
And Halloween Horror Nights in Orlando.
Yes.
Those are the 3 that have been confirmed. Now you might be like...
What about Hallow Scream? Has that been confirmed?
I don't think Hallow Scream has been confirmed. I don't think so. Now...
See, this is what happens. I'm not on.
Yeah, I didn't write down all the dates, so that's might be a problem. But I'm thinking...
You're going to have to put them
now, some of you might be like, why are you talking about Halloween Horror Nights Hollywood? Because it hasn't been confirmed yet.
It has not.
There's construction that's going on right now, but we ain't got no dates. Compared to its brother, Halloween Horror Nights Orlando, there's dates already. And those dates for it to start is September 2nd.
Hallow Scream will once again wash ashore in SeaWorld in Orlando starting September 9th, 2022.
Oh, okay. Maybe Fright Fest was confirmed too. I don't know. That's around the same stuff. I don't know.
Fright Fest?
I don't know if Fright Fest was confirmed yet. But Halloween Horror Nights Orlando will be starting this year on September 2nd.
Wow, that's early.
That is an early time.
That is early.
That is so crazy to me. But I think it's exciting to say.
I think Mickey's Halloween party is happening.
Oh, that was confirmed
August
too.
12th?
Yeah, that was confirmed. I totally forgot.
Like August.
It's a long season too for that thing. It's August 12th to like November or something.
It's like from the moment we finished Midsummer Scream, like literally Midsummer Scream is the beginning of haunt season.
I mean, so then should we start with Midsummer Scream? I know we're jumping around right now. And we're about to talk about
Pick Your Brain
Orlando.
podcast.
Yeah, Pick Your Brain podcast. That's what we do. I guess we'll go back to start with Midsummer Scream. So that basically starts it. Midsummer Scream, ladies and gentlemen, is coming back bigger than ever for this year, 2022. Whoa. We are back at the Long Beach Convention Center. Yes. We got the whole Long Beach Convention Center.
Oh, hell yes.
And it is the weekend of August.
No, you are so wrong. 20... You are so wrong. Huh? August? It is July, boy.
Oh my God, it's July?
It's the last weekend
You're
of July.
so right. It's July. It's not even August anymore.
No, boy.
It's July.
Yeah.
4th of July, move out of the way.
Oh, we don't give a damn about you.
Midsummer Scream's on the way.
Yep.
So, July, I think it's like July 26th.
It should be July 29th through July 31st.
Wow. July 29th through the 31st. That is a 3-day event.
Mm-hmm.
That's exciting. That means it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's bigger than ever, and Thomas won't be there.
Wow. No, but Thomas has all the details because we're on the press because we're still doing that.
Hey, whoa!
Why don't I say how we have the Hall of Shadows coming back?
Yeah, Hall of Shadows are coming back
bigger than ever.
And Thomas won't be there.
Wow. Okay.
Interviews are coming back. And Thomas won't be there.
Yeah, no, that's gonna sting. All right, you can step up for that.
Either me, Josue, or I will be stepping up.
Your last interview was the Chiodo brothers. You realize that?
Yeah, and I covered up John Mazzari on there.
Yeah, that was
I'm very sorry, Mr. John Mazzari. I did not mean to do that.
But it's okay because then we had John Mazzari here on the Big Brain Podcast in season 2.
Yeah, and I didn't apologize.
I
didn't apologize to him
down below. No, you did before. You did. You didn't do it publicly, but hey.
I should have done it publicly. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that was this is a public apology.
Yes, this is my formal public apology. Mm-hmm. John Mazzari, I am sorry.
Yeah.
There we go.
Good job. Proud of you for that.
But he will be at Midsummer Scream, I believe.
Of course he will be.
You know what's exciting? Is
anybody's going to be at Midsummer Scream.
Panel that is all about the relatives of the Universal monsters. Wow. And I forget what the panel's called, but it is presented by
the spirit of Bela Lugosi.
Yes, the spirit of Bela Lugosi. No, not the spirit of Bela. No, but basically they're having not everybody, but basically it is, I believe Bela. Here, I'm gonna pull up the whole cast right now.
Wow, do it.
I know this is live, ladies and gentlemen.
What's the theme of this year's Midsummer Scream?
That's a good question. I don't know.
You would assume that we would know that, but we don't.
We don't know that. Wow. Actually, I don't think there's no
theme. There's always a theme.
There's
got to be a theme. Why is that? What's that image of Firestar? What's that
hold
about?
on, I found it. So it's called. So the panel's called The Original Monster Kids, and is moderated by Kurt Hammett, who is the guitarist for Metallica.
Oh,
so that's pretty cool. Yeah.
Fishnets.
So that's July 30th, live in person at 4:30 p.m. Saturday.
So we know some
there?
people who are going to want to be there. Yeah.
Lon Chaney, grandson of Lon Chaney Jr., great-grandson of Lon Chaney Sr. Sarah Karloff, daughter of Boris Karloff, is going to be there.
Daughter? No.
Yeah,
granddaughter.
No, daughter of Boris Karloff. Yeah. Lynn Lugosi Sparks, granddaughter of Bela Lugosi. Victoria Price, daughter of Vincent Price. So this is going to be a big panel that everyone's going to want to go to. So make sure to get your tickets now and don't miss that panel. We will make a whole video about that, which will probably actually be on this channel too, about step-by-step plans of like how to do it. Because we've been going to Midsummer Scream.
How to do Midsummer Scream.
How to do Midsummer Scream. No.
How to do that specific
No. Yeah, exactly.
Kids, get in line. All right, pay attention.
Because we've been doing Midsummer Scream since 2018. Since 2018.
That was
the first time.
That was your first time. 2017 was...
No, I was there 2017 also. We all did Midsummer Scream the first time together.
God, Jesus. That was 2016?
Oh, my God. I don't know.
Holy crap. What was our first Midsummer... Wow.
I don't remember.
Wow. I go to law school for 2 years and I've forgotten our entire lore. Yeah. That is insane. I'm so sorry.
But yeah, tickets...
2016 was our first... 2016 was our first... quote unquote first, because the only thing that we rented a day pass to go see specifically Chris Williams and John Murdy, and then we left. 2017 we did the entire event. 2018 we did the entire event.
Yeah. And
that was our first time actually being able to interview people. Was 2018. 2019 we did it once again, and then 2020 and then 2021 Awaken the Spirits,
right,
and then now we're actually having a full fleshed out.
Now you want to know that's pretty cool. Who's going to be at the event this year? None other than
Tell me.
Pazuzu.
Pazuzu himself?
Herself.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Themselves.
Eileen Dietz is going to be there. Pazuzu and Possessed
Reagan. Do you have like a Pazuzu?
I don't have anything
Funko?
Pazuzu to get signed.
You have a Pazuzu shirt?
I don't want to get a shirt signed. That's kind of weird. I don't want to get a shirt signed. But there is going to be a lot of people there.
Midsummer Scream, if you have never done Midsummer Scream before, it is the horror convention.
You want to know something interesting? What? Now a meet and greet. Justin Scarred.
Interesting.
Huh. Now you can meet him, I guess.
And you can greet him.
Yeah, meet YouTube legend. So he's a legend on YouTube, I guess.
Wow. Legend.
I guess so.
No shade being thrown at any.
No shade. I'm just
YouTube.
When you say legend, that means like they're no more. But he's still on there. He's still there.
I think I don't know. Like Bob Gurr is a legend.
Yes.
Bob Gurr created
Bob
Gurr created the Matterhorn bobsled.
Yeah.
Bob Gurr created the monorail.
Right.
Bob Gurr created the Haunted Mansion.
Right.
Like that is legendary material. Yeah. Creating YouTube content for like 10 plus years where you travel the different parts of the country.
Well, he created content. That's legendary.
Is that legendary?
That's legendary. I mean, it's legendary here. So.
I can't. Wow. No, that's having deep connections. We should, who we should contact about.
Yeah, we are YouTube legends.
TLEV legends.
Yeah.
Come meet the League of Extraordinary Vloggers.
Yeah, come meet the Titans of Terror.
Ah.
Yeah. No, but what's also cool is James Jude Courtney will be there, who plays Michael Myers in Halloween, Halloween Kills, and Halloween Ends. So the new Michael Myers is there.
Can I say something about the new Halloween Kills?
Oh boy,
I'm just gonna be.
You know what? I haven't seen it.
Okay, so I'll be real. I'll be real with y'all.
I haven't seen it. That's so crazy. I just thought about that. Huh? That's crazy.
It was bad.
Was it?
It was not good.
It made no sense.
I really liked the Halloween 2018. Granted, that was 2018. Different Thomas back then. 2022 Thomas is very different, but also 2021 Thomas was very different.
Okay.
Halloween Kills was, I felt, just an odd concoction of, the sequel curse, like being a sequel after everything.
Okay.
Where so much of Halloween 2018 was like, Laurie Strode, this powerful woman, bringing back the legendary Jamie Lee Curtis. She has earned that title.
Right.
40 years later, here we go, back at it. Tell me why they made 85% of the movie she's in a hospital bed.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, she's not. She's
in the
not
second one?
Yeah, in Halloween Kills, she's not.
So kind of like
she's not doing anything.
Kind of like Halloween 2.
No, because in Halloween 2, the original Halloween 2,
yeah,
like it's very much a scene that is remembered as being Halloween.
Right.
That scene with Jamie Lee. But
okay.
The end of this movie is, first of all, it becomes like a witch hunt where everybody's chasing after someone that they think is Michael Myers.
Oh.
Even though this poor guy is short, stout like a teapot, and bald, like doesn't look anything like Michael Myers. Oh. They all force this, and he's just like an asylum patient.
Okay.
And he goes crazy and he jumps out a window. It's like really sad. It's really sad.
That is a bit sad. What the hell?
Yeah. And I mean, there are.
So all the descriptions he matches is the bald part, and that's it. He's bald and white.
Yeah. But he's a little tubby. So it doesn't make any sense why they would think that he's this overbearing boogeyman. But I guess it's like to show, well, like the fear has turned the town crazy. Okay, whatever.
Okay.
It's just I didn't like it. I liked Halloween 2018.
That one was good. That was not bad.
And I know that this year Halloween Ends comes out.
Oh yeah,
like that's
one,
what the whole
Halloween
setup
Ends.
is.
Yeah.
but like.
So it left like a cliffhanger, the second one? Sort of?
Yeah, because you knew that it was the second in a trilogy.
To be honest, I completely forgot about that movie until you brought it up now and read that he was there. I totally forgot Halloween Kills came out because I think it got delayed.
Well, it's on Peacock, so if any of you have Peacock,
I will watch it sometime because
you can sign up for Peacock at peacock.com/TLEV.
No, they can't.
No, actually, if you try doing that, let us know what happens. I have no idea what would happen if you were to type that URL.
I don't know.
URL Rada.
URL Rada. Yeah, that's a good movie. No, but yeah. So Midsummer Scream is happening.
It's happening.
So now we can move on to something Thomas will be attending. Halloween Horror Nights Orlando.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I've converted Thomas to the dark side.
Actually, you did not. It's the fact that I've been living on the East Coast for the past 2 years, and I have not gone, and this is probably going to be the only time in any Halloween season that I'm actually going to be that close, so mine as well.
You missed out on last year. That's all I got to say.
Yeah,
you did HHN 30 last year. I mean, you guys can agree with me. What a year. What a year for it. I mean, that was my first year. That was Miss E's first year.
Shout out to the Scare Actors because we know y'all watch. And shout out to all of you for the amazing work that you do every haunt season, especially from all the different parks. The Scare Actors, the Monsters. We love you all so very much. You are the reason why these events are as incredible as they are. And I cannot wait to see a new batch this season and to see old faces and new faces.
Get ready for the weather out there because it changes. It has mood swings. It's kind of crazy out there. It's nuts, but you just learn to accept it. So
it's the same on the Northeast.
I can't wait to go out there. I can't wait to see again our friends on the East Coast. You know, Losh. Seeing you, Zombie Chris, seeing you guys out there. That's
Eddie-tainment.
Eddie-tainment out there. I'm so excited. The members of Midday Moon. Because we saw them. That was awesome. But, you know, it's so much fun. You're going to enjoy it. We're going to be doing opening weekend again because you have to do it opening weekend.
That's news to me. All right, opening weekend.
Well, because if Halloween Horror Nights Hollywood ends up happening, which I will
probably
also will, guys. It probably will, and Thomas will be there.
I'll be there opening. Hopefully,
there'll be like a red carpet thing because we missed that this year.
Yep, that was
great. As they just didn't do one out of safety.
Understandable.
But you know, I'd be interested if they're gonna do if you guys don't know, on opening day at Hollywood, they do a red carpet and they do it right in front of the Universal Cinema. But right now, they are currently changing the old Hard Rock Cafe to a Toothsome's Emporium, which is a restaurant. And right now, they have a huge wall barricade around it for construction. And I wonder if it'll be done by horror season. And if it's not, they might have to move the red carpet event, maybe by Minions and stuff like that. Which
I mean, there really isn't anything spookier than those walls. I mean, those doors where minions, like you just press the doorbell and they go, like that's pretty scary. So I mean, I guess goes with the theme.
Yeah. But anyways, Orlando, opening weekend. I mean, it's a must. It's a must to do opening weekend. If you guys can be out there opening weekend,
let us know. Stay away from us.
Awesome. What? Jesus.
No, come say hi. Maybe we'll go through one of the houses because they call them houses.
But it's so cool. Well, and you get so. I mean, what we ended up doing is we got Express for both days. Mm-hmm. We might only just need it for one day now because you just get everything done. Like you get there, opening, early entry, you're good to go. And so it's a lot of fun. It's a really good time. If you guys ever get the chance to do Orlando's Halloween Horror Nights, and I'm only speaking on the Halloween Horror Nights because I haven't taken the time yet to watch their other events like Busch Gardens horror event, their Hallow Scream out there. Busch Gardens is the SeaWorld, right? I don't remember. Do they have a SeaWorld in Florida?
They do have a SeaWorld.
So they have their own Hallow Scream.
Yes.
But I haven't taken a chance to like watch videos on there or even visit it because I mean when we went to HHN 30, it was literally for the weekend. I mean, Miss E and I were out there for 3 days. On our last night there, we had a plane flight at 5 a.m. So we were out there till 2 a.m. and we're like, well, we got 3 hours. I guess we can take a nap. And we took a nap, and then we had to get up and go.
That sounds awful.
It was crazy. It was insane, but I don't regret it. It was a lot of fun. But yeah,
nice.
So it's gonna be exciting this year, especially you'll be joining us.
Hell yeah!
And it's so much fun. So if you guys ever get to do Horror Nights out in Orlando, do it. If you get the chance to do it, do it. It's
so do we want to talk about what are some of the rumored mazes coming from HHN Orlando this year?
No, I think that's a different podcast.
All right, that can be different.
We have a lot more things to talk about. If you guys
you.
want us to do like a speculation podcast, we could totally do that for you guys.
Whoa.
That'd be fun. What we can talk about
what can we talk
about? What we know so far is that there is construction happening at Halloween Horror Nights Hollywood.
Wow.
We know that for sure.
Wow.
There is currently what you can see is 1, 2, 3, 4. You can currently see 4 mazes that have facades going up.
That's amazing.
Which is so nuts because we are only in the beginning of May right now. Mm-hmm. When it started happening, the construction started happening. I would have to look back in the videos. It was probably March. It was the first thing that was going up was the first Curious George tent. If you guys don't know, Horror Nights is changing it now with their tents and their mazes. They put them now in this area called the Curious George parking lot. When you go to Universal Studios Hollywood, there is a parking lot called the Curious George. When you look underneath it, there is this huge lot of openness. And last year they used it for 2 mazes. Well, this year they're also using it for 2 mazes. And so they're using that area instead of using the back lot. The back lot's not being used this year. It wasn't used last year either. For it being not used this year, I don't know the exact reason. I know for last year it was a lot of catching up on filming as due to the pandemic. There was a lot of things delayed. So that's the use of the Curious George parking lot. This year, I think it's because they just figured, well, it worked out really well. Easy crowd control. It probably, there might have been some people also complaining taking Toxic Tunnel. Maybe they can't even use the tunnel because they didn't have enough scare actors and stuff like that. So, yeah, there was a lot. There's a lot to it probably. But yeah, so there's 2 tents there now. There's one currently in the Parisian courtyard, and there's one in the Mummy Queue. And those are the ones you can see.
Crazy.
It's super crazy. We've been making videos about those. If you can check those out. TLEV Media, on both social media and on YouTube if you want to see those.
True. True.
But yeah, so there's still some construction that hasn't started yet. So like the Waterworld queue, there's nothing there yet.
That is true.
There's gonna be the summer crowd coming in first. I would think that's gonna be one of the last ones they touch. They're gonna have the summer crowds.
It varies.
That's gonna be interesting.
I think.
What do you think the summer is gonna be like? Do you think it's going to be one of the craziest summers for theme parks?
No.
You don't think so?
One of the craziest? No, not going to be one of the craziest because it's been open for so long now.
Did it open last summer? I can't remember.
Yeah, it was open last summer. I bought my pass last summer.
But I feel like less people, like there's more people are going to feel loose and relaxed to come out now.
It's
only been a year.
Maybe.
It's only been a year, yeah. Traveling, more people can travel.
Let us know in the comment section.
Yeah, what do you guys think? You think crowds are going to be nuts? I mean, we already saw the spring break crowds this year. I think they were crazier than ever.
Well, yeah, that was pent up. That was those were pent up trips.
And I still think there's going to be stuff like that.
Okay, well,
the horror season, this might be a crazy season too. To see a bunch of people out there for sure.
That is true.
This might be a big year, especially Midsummer Scream, and it's getting bigger than ever. So start getting your tickets now. We are not sponsored or anything by that. We're just saying,
we're part of the press. So
if you want to,
the description down below.
If you want to just get stuff because it's gonna go quick. So yeah, there is construction. All right, let's move on.
Let's move on
To an event that's going to be happening that is brand new, and it's a little bit of Disney, actually, that was announced. I don't know if you heard about it. The Disney Halloween cruise line.
Oh, God.
Did you see that?
No, I did not.
You didn't see that, huh?
What?
Well, the Disney cruise is going to be doing a Halloween cruise during the fall. So they're going to have Hocus Pocus characters.
Oh, gosh, okay.
Maybe Haunted Mansion characters. I don't know for sure what other spooky things they'll have.
All right.
But they're going to have spooky cruise.
So, like, the entire ship is just going to be Halloween
themed? I couldn't tell you.
Wow, you didn't do your research for
No,
this
because
mystery?
there's nothing else. All that they're showing right now is a picture of Minnie Mouse. Sisters. Yeah, but it's like Minnie Mouse, Daisy,
and Clarabelle.
Yeah, that they're all wearing.
The Sanderson sisters.
Yeah. So it's going to be interesting. I wonder what it's going to be like.
All right, you want a hot take?
Yeah, you can give me a hot take right now.
I don't like Hocus Pocus.
Really? I've never seen it, so
I do not enjoy Hocus Pocus.
I've never seen the movie.
I think the Eddie Murphy Haunted Mansion movie is a better movie.
Oh my God! We didn't even talk about it.
What?
The other Haunted Mansion movie they're making.
Oh, they're making another Haunted Mansion movie. That's right.
With shit, what's his name? Oh no.
Hey, y'all, the Muppets Haunted Mansion special was kind of fun.
Is it?
Yeah, it was kind of fun.
Oh my God, what's his name? Give me the first letter of his name.
I don't remember.
Oh shit. Ka-chow.
Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson's in it. Yeah.
What?
There we go. Yeah. There we go.
Owen
Wilson's gonna be the new Haunted Mansion. Yeah. There's already leaked pictures. He's like dressed like a butler.
Y'all, you want to talk about pictures from sets? Nick Cage.
See, that was on my. That's on my.
As
top.
Renfield. Okay. We'll talk about that later.
We'll talk about that afterwards.
Oh, holy crap!
But yeah, Owen Wilson. So he's gonna be. I wonder. So it's gonna be just a straight to Disney Plus movie, and I mean, I think it's just gonna completely. I think it's revamping or just completely scratching Eddie Murphy's Haunted Mansions.
I would rather watch Halloween Town High, which is arguably the worst of the Halloween Town films, than rewatch Hocus Pocus.
Wow, that's some Hocus Pocus slander right there.
I'm a Hocus Pocus slanderson sister. That's what I am.
Nice.
Yeah.
Gross.
Thank you.
But, I mean, I couldn't debate that because I've never seen the movie.
Yeah, you haven't seen it, so
you guys can go for Thomas's throat if you need to.
Go for it.
I couldn't tell you anything about that movie. But yeah, Haunted Mansion's coming out. Yeah, the Disney Cruise Line. I think it's the only things that I think they would put in it is probably Haunted Mansion characters. For sure, there's going to be like a dance area that'll be like there'll be one night whereas like you go in, dancing with the ghosts of Haunted Mansion and stuff like that for sure. The photo ops are going to be everywhere for sure on that cruise line. Okay. But they haven't came out with that many things yet. So we'll talk about it more when there's more things that come out. I mean, I don't really like Disney right now with all its money grab stuff.
Yeah.
But
are we going to talk about any of that?
What, me just being upset at Disney?
Well, I mean, like...
I think that's more like a TLEV show thing to talk about. Because like I said, like...
You want to talk about Josue?
Well, because Josue's got the magic key. And I disagree completely with the idea of the magic key. And
Genie Plus
definitely
bad.
Yeah. So we'll talk about that with Josue, who's got the magic key.
Does he pay for Genie Plus?
Oh, I don't think he pays for Genie Plus. I don't know. We'll have to ask. I don't think he does Genie Plus. No. He has the magic key. He just goes out there. So
all I'm saying is that if you expect to see either of us at the Disneyland After Dark Grad Night reunion, not happening.
So
Sorry,
funny.
Not
That's
happening.
So funny. The only thing I did wish that we went to this year that Disney had was the Star Wars night. Star Wars night was pretty cool. It sucks that to get pictures with like characters that you rarely see. You have to pay like $200 each for. I mean, yes, I can go see like some people at Comic-Con or like cosplayers at like, Star Wars Celebration and things and get pictures with them. But I think like the fireworks show was pretty cool. That looked pretty cool. I
would like to see the baby.
Yeah, it was a mix of Mando and other Star Wars stuff. That's the only thing I missed right now. Everything else with Disney,
I'm gonna talk about the Cantina band on the float.
That was awesome.
That was like
cool.
on
Captain Rex meet
Rivers
and greet.
of America.
I saw a lot of people complain about the Ahsoka Tano meet and greet because you didn't really get to meet her, which is interesting. She was like staying away from everybody. So, hey, I don't know. Yeah, that's the only thing I'm like, dang, I wish I was there for that. That's the only thing right now. Everything else, I mean, what do you guys think? Like, do you guys still go to Disney? You guys miss it? Do you?
I feel like the next time we would go would be when they finally open the Princess and the Frog ride. I feel like that's the next time I'd be going.
No. Yeah, I don't know. The next time I'll go.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I really don't
know.
Because
okay, so let me tell y'all, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is a very fun ride.
Oh yeah, you've done that. Yeah,
I've done that. I have done that. Yeah. That's true. Since the last Pick Your Brain podcast, I have gone to Walt Disney World.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
In the middle of July. My Floridians, you understand what I'm getting at.
Yeah. Is it wise?
Florida, oh gosh. Okay.
I mean, it was when we were there, but it was not like, it wasn't to die for. Like probably.
I was dying. I was dead.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I was dead. Every second, I was dead. I think I almost had it. Yeah, I almost passed out in front of Haunted Mansion.
It was the ghosties.
Those ghosties. They were literally sucking the life out of me.
Their Haunted Mansion's pretty cool looking. It's pretty.
Honestly, it has one of the best transition scenes of any of the Haunted Mansions we've been to, and like including Phantom Manor.
Yeah. When I say I'm mad at Disney, I'm mainly talking about Disney
leadership.
That's me. And Disney out here. Disneyland and California Adventure.
Y'all, Avengers Campus was rough.
But I haven't been to the Orlando one yet, so I couldn't tell you. Mm-hmm. Disneyland Paris, I have nothing against that. That's just such a perfect park, so I have nothing against it.
Perfect park.
It's such a good park. I think it is a perfect park. I think if I lived out there, I'd have one of the passes. You would have an annual pass? Annual pass.
Pass spell.
And I'd be a mega Disney nerd for sure out there. But now I lost my love for Disney.
Did you know it takes $25,000 down payment for Club 33 at Disneyland? And then you have to pay $10,000 every year?
You're selling your soul kind of thing? Gross. No. Okay,
wait. Disney World
I'm done talking about Disney. I'm done talking about Disney.
But this last little bit that I learned.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So a VIP experience is called, nickname a plaid, because it's a cast member that walks you around wearing a plaid vest. And so you're able to go in front of the line.
That's also like a payment app. Plaid?
Oh, I didn't know that. Are we sponsored by Plaid?
AID. I wish.
Then shut up. So Plaids, you have different rates depending on different times of the year. When it's like the off season, it's $420 an hour. When it's peak season, like summer, it's $870 an hour.
Wow.
Can you imagine?
No.
That's easily, if you're just there for...
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's $84. I said $84 an hour, right? Like you're there for 10 hours. That's like $840.
That's a lot of money
just for a plaid.
That is a lot of just for a plaid.
Just for a plaid.
That's a lot of money.
Just for some Mickey ice cream bars and getting in front of the line.
Yeah.
But whatever with Genie Plus, I don't even understand what Genie Plus is. Or Lightning Lane.
It was supposed to replace the Fast Pass.
Yeah.
The idea of Fast Pass and everything, but it just
sucks.
Destroyed everything.
So it sucks.
It sucks, as I've heard from a good friend Dylan. I mean, he made a really good video about it. Theme Park Obsession. It was comparing time waits between General and Genie Plus, and he made a whole video about it. It was a really good video, And there's barely any advantages with Genie Plus. The only advantage is if you're going out there like once. But if you have an annual pass and stuff like that, or you go to Disneyland more than once a year, there's no reason for it at all, because it doesn't it's a time consumer. But yeah,
I'm mad that they haven't brought Paint the Night back. That was
okay. We'll talk about shows again. We'll talk about we can go on all about Disney. Maybe we'll just one TLEV show.
One TLEV show dedicated to
the
Disney.
Death of Disney or something.
Wow,
like that,
what a statement.
Yeah, exactly.
What a statement.
Okay, let's talk about some nerdy news that kind of is horror-esque too. We just saw, and we're not going to do a movie review or anything like that.
Yeah, because that would be a whole episode,
and that will be part of like TLEV show and stuff like that. We just saw Multiverse of Madness. And
amazing.
I'm only bringing this up because, do you think we were getting so close to crossing the line to rated R?
No.
You don't think so?
Gosh, no. Oh
Really?
my gosh. No, this was amazing PG-13 horror.
Yeah.
This was PG-13 horror. This was like your
like
standard. This was like okay. One thing that I like about Blumhouse and Jason Blum's mission with Blumhouse is that he's always wanted it to be like introductory horror.
Okay.
That's why the films are always PG-13.
Yeah.
That's why they always are like they're capped at like a $10 million budget. Like, it's just, the idea is like it's supposed to be for
the up-and-comers,
the up-and-coming audience. Like, that's why some of those films do super well, like Get Out. Other films, like Truth or Dare.
Get Out was in Blumhouse?
Get Out was Blumhouse.
Wow, that's crazy.
Get Out was Blumhouse.
Oh, was Happy Death Day Blumhouse?
Happy Death Day. See, like,
did well.
All those introductory.
The one with Vince Vaughn. What was that?
Freaky.
That was
That's
good.
Blumhouse.
I like that movie. That was a good movie.
Yeah, those are. I still have to see that.
It's pretty good.
But like those are introductory horrors. Pretty bloody, right? Pretty scary.
Yeah.
But that is very much a
it's
PG-13. That's very much a PG-13 film.
I'm gonna just make sure.
For Freaky,
for myself.
no, I'm pretty sure Freaky is a PG-13.
Yeah, it's rated R, but let's see. I mean, you said it was Blumhouse, so
Get Out was R2. What?
See?
No, that's not Get Out.
Also,
Get Out was rated R?
Freaky though is Universal Pictures. It's not Blumhouse.
So you begin with, it's rated R, and the R-rated horror film has become something of an... Oh, gosh.
Did you hear me?
Say it again. It is Blumhouse.
No, it's Universal.
Oh, it's Universal.
Yeah. It's Universal.
It wasn't Blumhouse?
Really?
Yeah. Well...
So, I mean, but your Blumhouse PG-13 thing, maybe that's still right. But yeah, Multiverse of Madness.
I did not think it was anywhere near being R rating.
Okay. I mean, there were some scary parts.
Compared to Logan. Logan is R.
Yeah, I guess. You guys said compared it to Joker.
Compared to Joker.
Yeah.
Joker.
Yeah, it's that's true. That's true. Or its counterparts like in the same level, Deadpool or something like that.
Well, yeah, like just tonally, those films are so
different.
Yeah,
that's true.
Like, yeah, it was Sam Raimi being Sam Raimi.
Yes, it was a Sam Raimi movie for sure.
Sam Raimi was the director of the original Tobey Maguire Spider-Man trilogy.
And Ash versus Evil Dead
trilogy
Evil
as
Dead
well.
Trilogy.
And those were fantastic films.
Yeah.
And that's why Bruce Campbell. I'm so happy he made a cameo.
Yeah.
Sorry, spoilers. He made a cameo in this movie.
But it was kind of. I mean, people already knew it was gonna happen because Bruce Campbell did like have
cameos in every Spider-Man. He did.
He had an interview and he was talking about how it's gonna be nice to work with Sam Raimi again and stuff like that. So we were like, oh, and he has a big. It was a big. That's really big role, sort of. That's really nice. But yeah, no, it's a good movie. I like the movie. Again, we'll talk about that more down the line.
Where would you rank it in your MCU list? There's 28 films now.
Oh God, and I couldn't even tell you where it would be. It might be in the top 10.
Wow.
Yeah, top 10 maybe, but barely probably. So probably like 8 or 9.
Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. All right.
10, number 10 probably for me. It's Guardians 2.
That's a good one.
I think that's my number 10.
That's a good one.
Guardians 2. It's kind of random just throwing it there right now.
No.
But I would have to look at all of mine. Yeah. Maybe that's something else that we make in the future.
Ranking.
Is we all talk about our 28 films. It'll take forever, but we'll all talk about it.
That will be so heated.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for
episode.
sure. Also, Moon Knight. We watched Moon Knight. Disappointed about the ending. I don't think it was... The problem with these shows, and it reminded me so much of Falcon Winter Soldier, is how they speed through the last episode. How they have so much to put in one episode, they just boom and they go crazy for it. To Multiverse of Madness. To go back to that quickly, you need to watch WandaVision before going into that.
So yeah, you need to watch.
You really need to watch Infinity War.
Okay. Every film you need to see before that. So you need to see the original Doctor Strange. You need to see Infinity War, Endgame.
Yeah.
You need to see
WandaVision.
WandaVision, No Way Home. What If?
You think No Way Home? You need it?
Yes.
What If? I mean, I get what you mean for What If, but...
Yes.
Nah, yeah, you're right. Well, some episodes of What If. You don't have to watch all of What If. Yeah, okay. You can watch What If.
And I saw some people were recommending Loki as well. I'm like,
So what do you think about that? Now that you need to pay, basically, to stay in time with Marvel movies. Like, you need to pay an extra money.
Are we talking about Marvel or are we talking about Genie Plus?
No, I'm talking about Disney Plus.
Because Genie Plus, you got to pay to be
Disney
in time
Plus
as well.
Disney Plus. To stay up to date and to be in the loop with upcoming movies, you need to watch TV shows that are on a subscription-based platform.
I mean, one thing that I have been saying to you and to others is that of all the MCU films, like the original and then their sequel films, so I'm like talking Thor Dark World, Iron Man 2, Captain America First Avenger, Captain America Winter Soldier, this is the most disjointed between Doctor Strange and Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness.
When you pointed that out, it made sense. Yeah.
Like, you cannot watch just Doctor Strange and then know enough going into Multiverse of Madness.
But
that's not possible.
Again, how I look at it is because Doctor Strange has been in so many other movies than just Doctor Strange that, his character doesn't have a set form yet, I don't think.
Okay.
I think in every movie he's been a little different.
That is true.
So, that
is true.
He's a big savior in Infinity War, but then he's a cocky mofo in No Way Home.
He's a bit.
Yeah. It's interesting. You see different
versions of him.
Different, than the same character, basically. Mm-hmm. So, and then in What If he's completely different. I think that's one of the best versions of Doctor Strange.
What If?
In What If, because you see him in more than just one episode for that.
Strange Supreme.
Yeah, I think that storyline and how, because they brought back Benedict Cumberbatch for that role too, and it was done really well. I didn't get that same emotional toll. I don't know how to explain it with What If. There's a storyline in What If that, with his love interest, Christine, and I don't get the same emotional toll from that show to this movie.
Yeah, I agree.
And they both kind of have the similar storyline with that. So I don't know. I can't judge. I agree with you that it does not follow well as a sequel.
No,
but as a standalone film, Whoa, I don't even know. A standalone film. Yeah,
it's
not a standalone
absolutely
film.
not a standalone
It's
film.
like a film. It's a film that's
what you were just.
It's an extra. Yeah,
to go back to your original question, how do I feel?
Yeah.
So, the Marvel Cinematic Universe has always been something that's been challenging what it can be. Avengers was the first ever film of that kind that did that well. If Avengers failed, the MCU would have failed.
We've seen that with DC.
We see that with DC.
Yeah.
So the next phase, the moment Disney Plus was announced, WandaVision was announced.
Yeah.
Like that, it was very clear.
Oh, that was set and framed
that's
already.
What we're doing.
That they're gonna follow. But like with their other shows, though, other than the ones that were announced when Disney Plus was announced, like those shows that came out, like Winter Soldier, Hawkeye. I don't remember if Hawkeye was actually.
Hawkeye was not.
It wasn't.
WandaVision, Loki.
Oh, Loki and
Captain America, Winter Soldier were announced.
Actually,
Hawkeye was announced.
Those ones I have a feeling are set better with this new route that they're going compared to what we just saw, Moon Knight. We haven't seen Miss Marvel yet, so we don't know for sure. But by seeing those shows already, they feel more connected with what they want to do with when we just saw No Way Home.
Sure.
Multiverse of Madness. There's more connection there than this newer show, Moon Knight. I feel like there's a little disconnection between what they're starting to build. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. What's going to happen?
It's going down the Kingdom Hearts route. And what I mean by that is because Kingdom Hearts, which is my favorite game series of all time, started on the PlayStation 2.
Yes.
Then it had a game on the Game Boy. Then it had a game on the Nintendo.
Exclusive games, right?
Like Nintendo DS.
Yeah.
Then it had a game on. I think you could play. Oh yeah, Birth by Sleep was on the PSP.
Oh yeah.
And there was Dream Drop Distance. Dream Drop Distance was on the 3DS, so it was 250.
Thomas, you're losing the crowd.
Yes, I'm losing the crowd. But what I meant was you need to have all these different platforms.
Yeah.
In order to continue the Kingdom Hearts story.
Yeah. So
now you're going to have these different platforms for Marvel.
Yep.
And there is an audience for it. There is
diehard
fans.
They have us.
Diehard fans who will pay what it takes to be in the know, to understand. Because it's very much the same idea with comics that okay, if you want to get to Marvel's Secret Wars, you have to read all these different comics that lead up to that culmination.
Yeah.
You can't just read Green Lantern Blackest Night storyline. You need to understand the events of Flashpoint.
You just did Marvel and DC.
To show comics.
Yeah, okay, I see what you mean.
To show comics are that's also I know way more about DC comics than I do about Marvel comics, but those storylines exist. There's audiences that have been prepared for that.
Yeah.
And that is what Kevin Feige and the rest of Marvel execs are thinking. That there is going to be an audience that's going to follow through with this. That's just what it's going to be. Do I think that it's a bit annoying? Yeah, I do. I think that we've had 6 Marvel shows. I think only maybe 2 have actually benefited from this format. Those 2 being
Loki and WandaVision.
I was gonna say Hawkeye. I think Hawkeye and WandaVision have benefited more from this format than Loki or.
But Loki
Falcon
gave
and
us
Winter
the
Soldier.
idea. Loki connected with
the idea of
WandaVision of the multiverse, which got us going, oh my God, is this a real thing that's going to happen?
True.
So because Loki came out before WandaVision, right?
Nope, WandaVision was the very first one.
Oh, okay. Well, they both had this idea of the multiverse, and I mean, I think what what Hawkeye did well is that they brought back Wilson Fisk. That's going to be able to that extends it also to more characters to be able to come in. But I don't know. I feel like the ones that have benefited from this was Loki and WandaVision.
Okay, all right.
And that's, I think, most, those are the fan favorites right there. I don't see how Moon Knight is going to connect to this idea, or if that's going to be its own thing.
I think it was a good introduction to this character. I don't know.
Where does he fit? Where do you see him? Do you see him in what movie do you see him in? Like which characters could he be with?
I mean, he's going to be more in the Mystics. He's going to be more in line with
would he run into Doctor Strange? Would he
see? Because here's my
run
thing.
Into Hawkeye
also,
or something.
Here's my thing with what Marvel is writing itself a bit into a corner. We have these characters from the horrible movie Eternals, where they are supposed to be the basis of mythology. Athena is Athena. Sprite is Sprite.
Right.
Literally every single one of them is
the Justice League.
Yeah, that too. They're the characters that the mythology is based off of. Then we see in Moon Knight, before that, we see in Thor that Nordic mythology, actually, there wasn't mythology. They weren't actual gods. They were just aliens from another planet. Now in Moon Knight, we're seeing, actually, no, the Egyptian gods are real. And they use people as avatars, and they fight and they dispute and they do all these things that classic mythology of gods do.
Right.
Now we're also going to be seeing in Thor Love and Thunder, Thor is going to be at some point meeting Zeus.
Yeah.
So if Zeus is real, is Zeus an alien or is he a god? And if that's the case, who is Athena? Is there a real Athena or is that Athena? But then Athena is now on a planet with Harry Styles trying to find the other Celestials and other Eternals. So they're running themselves into these corners where I don't understand the dynamic between the idea of the mythology versus the cosmic. So is he going to be with Thor?
Maybe it's is
he going to be with Doctor Strange?
Yeah, I mean it's an all-inclusive mythology space now. That's what it is. So.
It is.
So that's what it's going to be.
Cosmic mythology. There we go.
That sounds awesome. Yeah, that would be interesting. I mean, what do you guys think? Where do you think Moon Knight will fit best in the group of heroes that we have now? Because he's not even, can he even consider, he's more like a vigilante than even a hero.
No, because if you go down that route, then it's easily he can do it with Daredevil and Spider-Man and Iron Fist and Punisher. He'd just be, and Hawkeye, where they're just in the low level, they're on the ground. But no, I don't know.
Well, but Khonshu is not even a high level god though.
But Khonshu's a god.
But he's the god of he's
the night,
left to
the moon,
left to rot, kind of like Hermes, So
wow, callback.
Yeah,
Percy Jackson.
But yeah, exactly.
Should we talk about Percy Jackson? The announcement of the actors.
I don't know if I'm ready to talk about that yet. What I do like about the actors and actresses is that Rick Riordan. It's Riordan.
Riordan.
I thought it was Riordan, but it's Riordan.
Who said it was Riordan?
I think that's what he said.
Oh, I guess.
Okay, is it the Riordan or Riordan situation? You guys.
Let's know in the comment section down below.
The author of Percy Jackson and the Last Olympians.
Also Red Pyramid, and also
Apollo's The Trials of Apollo. Magnus Chase. Yeah, I got to read all of those. I need to reread Percy Jackson before the show comes out. But he had a huge say, I guess. He tweeted about it that he's really excited about this thing. He's been tweeting on his wife is tweeting about this too. It's so cute.
That's cute.
But he had a big say of who is going to be the main
Percy,
characters, Annabeth and Grover. It's interesting to see that he's kind of going away from his book descriptions that he wrote himself. But hey, that's his choice. I mean, it's his creation, for Christ's sake.
As long as it's, it tells the story well and the children know how to act.
I'm interested because it's going to be it's a TV show. It's not movies. So I'm interested if they're going to do like the series of unfortunate events on Netflix, where each season got a book.
No, remember every season was 2 books.
Oh, every season was 2 books. But here, I mean, they would do 5 seasons.
Yeah, every season's 5 seasons. That would be amazing.
It'd be 5 seasons. Or are they going to do the route that series of unfortunate events? Every season's 2 books. We'll see. We'll have to see. I don't know. I mean, because the thing is, like, Sea of Monsters is the smallest book out of them, being 200 pages or so, 200 and something pages. And, is there enough content there for its own season and stuff like that? So
it goes
The Lightning Thief, Sea of Monsters, Curse, Titan's Curse.
It's like Labyrinth, Battle of
Labyrinth. The Last Labyrinth or some shit like that. And then it's the Last Olympian.
Yeah, I thought no, it's not the Last Labyrinth. It's the Last Olympian. But
yeah, I forget something Labyrinth. Red Labyrinth, Trials of Labyrinth. I don't know.
Trials of Percy Jackson and the Olympians books. They are in no particular order.
Those are the orders.
Battle of the Labyrinth, then Percy Jackson.
Titan's Curse is my favorite because Blackjack's introduced. Yes. Blackjack is his Pegasus that talks like a taxi driver, which is so cool. So
we'll have to wait a little bit before we see that.
I'm so excited. I can't wait. It's my childhood. I wonder, who's still, if the kids are actually reading those books and stuff like that. I wonder.
Those books came out.
But also, I think if that show does well, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Red Pyramid or that book series getting a show, or if Magnus Chase would get its own show.
That'd be so cool.
Trials of Apollo getting its own show. It might be. Which one was it? Which one connected back to Percy Jackson? It was.
Was it not
Trials of Apollo? Right?
No, it
was. Was it Magnus Chase? No. Magnus Chase with Nordic.
Magnus Chase connects to but it connects to Annabeth. Magnus Chase is Annabeth's cousin.
Oh, does it?
Annabeth's cousin.
Is there one series I'm forgetting?
Yes, we talked about it. It's like the Trials of Olympus.
I just said Trials of Apollo. That's what I've been saying.
No, it's something Olympus. It's Heroes of Olympus. Is that?
It might be Heroes of
Olympus. The Heroes of Olympus. Boom.
That one. Okay, stop.
Look at that. It just came back.
Shouting. Heroes of Olympus that connects back to the original characters, and there's like newer characters and stuff like that.
Because I've never read that. It's the Roman gods. Oh. It was because then all the gods have split personalities. So it's which god? There's a god who trades, I think it's Hera, that trades Percy and Jacob. Oh. Jacob, who is the son of of Jupiter, and Percy, the son of Poseidon.
Does it connect 2 books, or is it just its own book and then it brings in?
No, it's its own series.
Oh, okay.
Because there's like but
Percy's much older. Right?
It's like a couple years. It's a couple years after. So it would probably have to, if they had to go in order to keep with the kids, aging, it would have to be Percy Jackson, then Heroes of Olympus, then at the same time, Red Pyramid, because Red Pyramid's its own thing.
Red Pyramid
characters never connect.
They never connect. No.
Then after Heroes of Olympus, they would have to go to Magnus Chase, because in the 3rd book, Percy teaches Magnus Chase like how to be comfortable with water and
that's cool. I gotta get back into it. I the only one series that I actually finished was the Percy Jackson series. And Red Pyramid. Sorry, Red
Yeah,
Pyramid,
that was
Red
yours.
Pyramid
You were way more into that than I was.
That's how I knew Conchu before the show.
We're gonna have to wait a little bit before we see Nico. Nico's gonna be cool. Remember Nico? Nico, the son of Hades.
Oh yeah. And then there's Talia too.
Yeah.
She's she's like Annabeth's sister or whatever because she has a brother. Oh, I can't.
Remember.
Nico's her brother.
Yes,
so they're both related
remember,
to.
Talia, I think, gets taken into the underworld.
No. Talia is connected to the tree.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because oh gosh,
Nico's the one.
Oh wow, my mythology is off tonight.
I think it is the one who's married to, forced to be married with
Hades.
Yeah.
Yes.
Persephone. Yes. Yeah, I gotta reread those books.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are the only 3 characters that have been confirmed right now. Yeah. I'm excited to find out whoever's gonna be the gods and goddesses.
I'm telling you, I really want Senator Organa to be Poseidon.
Okay.
He would make an amazing Poseidon. And I will die on that hill.
We'll have to wait and see. A Dreamcast is. I see people put it out there and stuff.
Have you seen the Dreamcast where it's like the original cast of the movies are the gods? Like
they want to make
Alexandra Daddario being Athena,
and then not Jacob, something Lerman. No, but you're right, Logan Lerman.
Yep.
But everybody wants him to play Poseidon and stuff.
That would be horrible.
I think we should stop there. There's a lot more to talk about, but I think the housekeeping got us, and the Disney got us.
Everything got us.
We got stuck on this. But yeah, it's good to be able to.
It's good to be back, baby.
It's good to be back. If you guys enjoyed this. Make sure to subscribe to this channel. Also, like this video. Yeah. Those who are listening, make sure to just hit the follow button. We're just gonna post whenever we can.
Yeah, so we're gonna try and create like a schedule. But for right now, whenever we post, make sure you follow. Make sure you like. Let us know in the comment section down below on any topic that we talked about today. If there's anything that you want us to bring forward, going forward, I should like bring into the next. Oh, gosh, it's late. The next podcast, let us know.
Yeah.
Any comments, a topic, we'll cover it.
This was fun. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys in the next one.